Everybody pay attention to me, the Ross Report, J. Ross TV. Stories from behind the scenes, information you can use like a thinking machine.
What's happening? My name is Marcus Miller, and I love J. Ross TV.
What's up, y'all? This your boy J. Ross, hanging out with the man himself, bass player extraordinaire, virtuoso, Marcus Miller in St. Louis, just finishing up at Jazz at the Bistro, putting it down in support of his new CD entitled Aphrodisia.
That's right.
Now, man, where that come from, man?
Just made it up.
No, I'm serious,
But
though.
you know, a lot of the influence on the album comes from the rhythms that came out of Africa. You know, from West Africa and then across the Atlantic, from South America and the Caribbean.
Yeah.
So it's like an explosion of all these rhythms, man, that came out from the motherland. So Aphrodisia seemed like an appropriate name.
Yeah. But say, Marcus, you got so much music in you. How do you determine, like when you're in the studio, what you're gonna do and what you're not gonna do?
You know, recently, man, I've just been coming up with a concept first.
Well, we don't know what that means, man. We
In other words, like some people just start writing a song and then see where it goes, right?
Yeah.
Then other people say, you know what, I'm gonna write a song about this, right? About something.
About a tree.
It could be a tree. It could be a lover. It could be where you used to live back in the day. Whatever it is, and you say, I'm gonna start there. But for me, with Aphrodisia, I said, you know what, I want to write a music, do an album that has influences from places all along the slave route. So,
Yeah.
you know, the slave route was West Africa, then the Caribbean, South America, then the South, and then eventually the North. So I collaborated with some musicians from Senegal, from Mali, from North Africa, and then some musicians from Brazil and South America, from Trinidad and the Caribbean, from New Orleans, and then, you know, Chicago, New York, Detroit.
Right.
So that was the idea. So I had that idea before I even started writing music. So then I go, okay, well, what am I going to do with the West Africans? And I started, you know, writing some things that sound like the high life music that they do in Ghana and Nigeria, you know. And then with the Brazilians, I said I want to do a samba, you know. In Trinidad, I want to do a calypso song. So it worked like that.
Yeah. So let me ask you this though. Say you was putting together a band.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get these young cats some knowledge so they know what to look for. What do you look for in cats that can support you?
I look for cats who play with their head up.
We don't know what that means.
You play basketball?
Yeah.
You know, point guard, when they dribble, what's the coach tell you?
Keep your head up.
Dribble with your head up. Meaning, don't be all down here. Don't be all down here in your instrument. You know, it's all about me. It's all about me. Especially the drummers, you know.
Yeah.
Right? No, man. Keep your head up. Listen to what everybody else is playing. And don't play nothing extra unless it's helping the music. Right?
Right.
A lot of guys play out of boredom. You know, you can see them playing and then just looking at other instruments, you know, other drums. Man, I can't wait to hit that tom-tom. You know what I mean? And they're not thinking musically. And then they can't understand why these other drummers get all the work. But man, there are drummers, man, who just are listening to the music, man. They're listening and they play something that helps you. They
Yeah.
play like the deacon in the church. You know,
Yeah.
when the reverend is doing the sermon and the deacon's just going, yes, tell it, and he's repeating what the reverend said.
Right.
That's what a good accompanist does. You know, accompanist, they just help you, man. They just support you. They keep you going. You know, you're taking a solo, man, and you come to the end of your phrase, and Joe goes, look at that, you know, and then it keeps you going back into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I want to see in my musicians, man. People who listen to the other musicians and makes it sound like a band.
All right. Last question, man. What's in the can for you? Any new projects after Aphrodisia you working on?
I got something I can't tell you yet. Man.
Okay. Cool.
I'll tell you later when it starts to solidify. Okay?
All right. Well,
People are gonna be like, man, I heard on J. Ross TV that you're gonna do so and so, man. When's it coming out? And they're gonna be hassling me. So.
oh yeah, name it Big Daddy Twerking. Hey y'all, this your boy J. Ross in St. Louis, hanging out with the man himself, Marcus Miller. We gonna let him bounce. He look like he about to fall out, y'all. J. Ross TV, 10 million strong. Really 12, but we like 10. It rolls off the tongue. We got 10 million strong. We gone. Peace.
Turn it up. Everybody pay attention to me, the Ross Report, J. Ross TV. Stories from behind the scenes, information you can use like a thinking machine.